guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I am back again with another Random Monday video. And today I wanted to talk about something very relevant to the current state of the world right now. So, I don't even know where to begin with this, to be honest. Obviously, with everything going on at the moment, COVID, etc., that has caused a lot of, crazy stuff to happen. So our economy is just literally plummeting to like ridiculous levels. So yeah, COVID has really taken its toll on the world in multitudes of ways. So one thing that I really want to talk about is just the way that the media has perceptualized everything recently, because I think it's really targeted, which it really shouldn't be. So obviously a lot of people know in recent media they have essentially been blaming the rise of COVID infection rates basically to the youth, so young people, so my age groups basically, so anyone probably 25 and under, maybe just slightly above that as well, around that kind of age group, because we go out too much, we mingle, we try and socialise. Girl, first of all, I would just like to stop you there and say, yes, people do socialise. I'm sorry, but has everyone not been socialising or trying to socialise to the best of their ability while still keeping safe? And think again. So I think the problem at the moment with the media is they're very much focused on drawing attention away from the actual issues and just kind of pointing blame, because they know the generational differences can cause like a lot of aggro between the generations. So, when this first all came out, a lot of it was pinned on older people because they were more susceptible to it. That's why we had the lockdown, which of course was not the case at all. But, some younger people, or anyone that's younger than like the older generations, were thinking like, Jesus, why are we all having to suffer because of them? Like, oh. Which of course, now we know a bit more, we know that that isn't actually the case, but it's just those little tiny things that kind of fire off more aggro towards certain groups of people. So that is literally what the media is trying to do at the moment. It's trying to pinpoint all of the problems of COVID onto the younger generation now, blaming them to say because they are going out and socialising and doing all this stuff and blah 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 blah, I'm sorry, but did you see the beaches? That was not just young people. There was older people there as well. There was every kind of person that you would think of there. So it's not just one type of person, it's everyone. And not just that, I also wanted to touch on the economy. So obviously in recent times we've heard the fact that we are literally plummeting into a depression, which is when, our economy just goes down and plummets. Obviously it is, expected because of everything going on. Businesses have been shutting down, people have not been allowed to really leave, so we couldn't go out and go to your local pub or things like that and have a drink. And because whenever you do things like that and go out and spend money, you are therefore contributing to a good economy. So because we haven't been able to do that, that's caused the economy to drop. But obviously with everything slowly becoming available and starting to open up again, people were trying to obviously better and help the economy. So things were put in place like Eat Out to help out. So, I think it was either like half price on meals when you eat them at the restaurants, at like select restaurants. So things like McDonald's, probably KFC, Nando's. I'm trying to think of other places that did them, but like it was a lot of different restaurants like within the UK that partook in the Eat Out to Help Out scheme to try and encourage people to obviously go and eat out, because you're getting yourself a discount on the foods and meals that you would like to have, but you're also therefore it's kind of contributing and helping out towards the economy to try and get things back into the normal state so we can re-stabilise everything. So because of that, obviously people are trying to go out, and naturally, you know, we're being told, yeah, go eat out and help out and do all of this stuff and go to places, like go to the pub, have a drink and things like that. And now suddenly we're back to square one again and being told that we can only see 6 people. Unless it's work or education, because, you know, this disease is very intelligent and doesn't attack those particular places. So, I mean, why don't we all just go back into education? Makes more sense, right? Some people need to be educated again. But yeah, so with this whole lockdown situation, again, it's not a full lockdown, it's just kind of minimalising who you make physical contact with and things like that, trying to, like, I get it, totally understand that, you know, we should be doing our part to try and minimise the risks of transmitting a disease throughout everywhere by, you know, wearing the mask. I always have mine whenever I go to the shops. I've noticed now it seems a lot of people are actually stopping wearing them. I can't talk for other people, I don't know their circumstances, but I do witness it quite a lot. So whether it's people that physically cannot wear the masks or whether it's people that just choose not to wear them, I don't know. And that is the hard thing for us to kind of sit there, look at and differentiate between, because it is so easy to kind of sit there and go, well, why aren't they wearing a mask? But they might actually have a serious underlying condition causing them not to be able to wear that mask. And then they feel guilty, you feel like an idiot. Yeah, so it's very tricky with those masks, but I do see, you know, that there is obviously good behind them. But obviously I think along the lines of the mask as well, it seems to be that it's becoming a way, like, it's becoming a kind of symbolic thing so that you can, like, oh, it's fine, I'm wearing my mask, I can do whatever. No. The mask is not like 100%, it's not gonna be, nothing ever is gonna be 100% effective like that. You know, you still have to be safe, be cautious, but, you know, people just will wear the mask and think, oh, it's fine, I'm standing right in front of your face, breathing down your, like, no, no ma'am. People do not understand personal space, it's very annoying. But hey ho, we'll get there, fingers crossed, eventually. So it is looking like it is going to be a bit of a bleak Christmas that we are going to be having this year. Kind of not looking forward to it, but I'm hoping for the best. We should always do that, always try and keep a positive outlook on everything, because if you continue to have a negative outlook on things, it brings you down and it makes everything around you seem more negative than it actually should be. So always keeping that positive mindset on. We are going to get through this. We are going to see the light of day again. And yeah, we're in this together. So just try and, like, obviously the media will always try and cause dramas between people, between different groups, to kind of mask over what the real issues are. And the real issue at the moment is this disease. We can't ignore it. We can't keep blaming one another for it. It's here. We have to work as a whole team to try and obviously do whatever we can to prevent it, and also to not cause our entire economy to just crumble away, you know? So yeah, going out and having a little meal with a select few people, absolutely fine, as long as you're keeping yourself safe. Obviously, one word of advice that I've, you know, picked up on, I'm not going out as much as I used to. I've been out probably once since everything. I really do not go out. But always try and look at like the places that you're going to go and see what their kind of COVID rules are, and what, like, how safe they are. Is it packed in there? Is it going to be easy for you to social distance? Because if it's not, then it's probably not going to be worth it in the long run. So yeah, you might miss out on a couple of drinks, but maybe you'll go somewhere else and just have even better of a time. So just try and keep into mind, or like, just be sensible. That's all that people need to do, is just be sensible. Think about things before you just jump into them, because if we just continually jump into these things without thinking properly, we're just going to continue this, and it's just going to become a new norm. And no one here, I'm sure, wants this to be the new norm. It is horrific. So, you know, we want to get back to that normal state, so we need to work together to get to that end goal. Right, well, I feel like I've rambled a lot. My throat is already getting dry, and I'm pretty sure I'm like inhaling a load of deodorant that I sprayed like earlier. I'm kind of just like but yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.